You know, I've worked a lot of jobs in my time. From the bustling city streets to the quiet rural landscapes, I've seen a lot of different ways people live their lives. From sewers to coal mines, I've seen the grit and grind that makes America tick. The sweat, the toil, the relentless pursuit of a better life. But nothing quite prepared me for the Amish. Their way of life is a stark contrast to the modern world most of us know. These folks live a life most of us can barely imagine, a life deeply rooted in tradition, simplicity, and a strong sense of community. No electricity, no cars, just hard work and faith. Their days are filled with manual labor from sunrise to sunset, relying on their hands and their hearts to get things done. It's a simple life, but not an easy one. And then there's Rumspringa, a unique tradition that stands out even in their distinctive way of life. Imagine turning 16 and suddenly getting a taste of the modern world. The bright lights, the fast cars, the endless possibilities. That's Rumspringa in a nutshell. It's a time when Amish teenagers are allowed to explore life outside their community, to see what lies beyond the boundaries of their traditional upbringing. It's a time for Amish teenagers to experience life outside their community. They get to interact with modern technology, meet new people, and experience the hustle and bustle of city life, to see what they've been missing, and to decide if they want to stay or go. It's a journey of self-discovery, a chance to make one of the most important decisions of their lives. It's a huge decision, maybe the biggest one these kids will ever make. They weigh the freedom and excitement of the modern world against the comfort and security of their traditional life. And they're making it with the weight of tradition, family, and faith on their shoulders. Talk about pressure. The choice they make will shape their future, and it's a testament to their strength and resilience. So, what exactly is Rumspringa? Well, it's not a party, that's for sure. It's more like a period of exploration. It usually starts around age 16 and can last anywhere from a few months to a few years. During this time, Amish teenagers get a taste of the English world. That's what they call us non-Amish folks. Now, Rumspringa varies from community to community. Some are more strict than others. Some allow driving, dating, even going to the movies. Others are more conservative. But the basic idea is the same: to give young people a chance to experience the world outside the Amish community. It's a time for them to ask questions, to test their faith, and to figure out who they are outside the expectations of their community. It's a crash course in freedom, and it's not always pretty. Now, you might think Rumspringa is about sowing wild oats. And yeah, sometimes it is, but at its core it's about something much deeper: choice. You see, the Amish don't baptize their children. They believe baptism is a choice you make as an adult. And before you can make that choice, you need to understand what you're choosing between. That's where Rumspringa comes in. It's a chance for young Amish to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of the outside world. To experience things they've only heard about in whispers. During Rumspringa, Amish teens are given the freedom to explore life beyond their community. They can interact with modern technology, make new friends, and even try out different lifestyles. This period of exploration is crucial. It allows them to see firsthand what life is like outside the Amish way of living. They can attend concerts, go to shopping malls, and even drive cars. But it's not just about the fun and excitement, it's also about understanding the challenges and complexities of the modern world. They get to see the hustle and bustle, the noise and the distractions. They learn about the pressures and responsibilities that come with modern living. They see the choices people have to make every day, and the consequences of those choices. And then, after all that, they get to choose. They can choose to embrace the modern world and leave the Amish community, or they can choose to return and be baptized into the church. It's a decision that will shape the rest of their lives. It's not an easy choice, and it's not taken lightly. The freedom to choose is a powerful thing, but it comes with great responsibility. For many, the experience of Rumspringa is eye-opening. It gives them a new perspective on life and helps them appreciate their own culture and traditions even more. Some may find that the modern world is not for them. They may realize that the simplicity and community of the Amish way of life is what they truly value. Others may decide that they want to pursue a different path. They may feel that the opportunities and experiences of the modern world are worth the challenges. Whatever they choose, it's a decision that will shape their future. It's a moment of self-discovery and personal growth. Talk about a fork in the road. The journey of Rumspringa is a unique and profound experience that highlights the importance of choice, freedom, and faith. Now, I'm not gonna lie, shows like Breaking Amish haven't exactly painted an accurate picture of Rumspringa. Sure, there's gonna be some wild behavior, you get a bunch of teenagers who've never tasted freedom, and things are bound to get a little crazy. But those shows focus on the extremes, the drama, the conflict, the partying, that's what sells, right? But the truth is, most Rumspringa experiences are a lot more nuanced. For many Amish teens, it's a time of quiet reflection, of working odd jobs, spending time with family, and figuring things out. It's about personal growth, not just getting drunk and wearing jeans for the first time. Now let's be real, Rumspringa ain't no walk in the park. These kids are caught between two worlds. They're trying to navigate the temptations of modern life while still respecting their families and traditions. That's a lot of pressure for anyone, let alone a teenager. Imagine never having tasted a cheeseburger or used a smartphone, and suddenly you're surrounded by it. It's a sensory overload. And then there's the pressure to fit in, to experiment, to make the most of their time off. It's easy to see how things can go sideways. But even when it's tough, Rumspringa offers a valuable opportunity for growth. It forces these young people to confront their beliefs, to question their assumptions, and to define who they are on their own terms. Section 6. Coming home, the decision that defines a life. After Rumspringa comes the hard part, the decision. Do they stay or do they go? Do they choose the familiar comfort of their community, or the unknown possibilities of the outside world? There's no right or wrong answer, and each choice comes with its own set of challenges. For those who choose to return, it means embracing a life of simplicity and faith. It means giving up many of the freedoms they tasted during Rumspringa. But it also means belonging to something bigger than themselves, to a community that values tradition and faith above all else. It takes courage to choose that life, knowing what they're giving up. It's a testament to the strength of their faith and the power of their community. Section 7. The price of choice. The impact on those who leave. But what about those who choose to leave? Well, their journey is just beginning. They face the daunting task of adapting to a world that operates by a completely different set of rules. They have to find jobs, learn new skills, and build a life for themselves from scratch. And it's not just the practical stuff. They also have to navigate the emotional complexities of leaving their community behind. Many struggle with feelings of guilt, isolation, and loss of identity. It's a tough road, but many find a way to make it work. They build new lives, start families, and find their own version of happiness. It's a testament to their resilience and their ability to adapt to even the most challenging circumstances. Section 8. Lessons from Lancaster. What Rumspringa teaches us about ourselves. We can learn a lot from the Amish and Rumspringa. It reminds us that choice is a privilege, not a burden. It forces us to ask ourselves tough questions about our own beliefs and values. What do we stand for? What's truly important to us? It also reminds us of the importance of community. In a world that often feels increasingly isolating, the Amish have something special. They have a deep sense of belonging, of shared values, and of mutual support. That's something we could all use a little more of. Section 9. Finding your own path. The universal search for meaning. This section delves into the profound journey that each of us embarks on in our quest to understand our place in the world. It's a journey that transcends cultures, religions, and personal backgrounds. At the end of the day, Rumspringa is a journey of self-discovery. For Amish teens, it's a time to explore the world beyond their communities, to experience life in a way that is vastly different from what they have known. This period is filled with excitement, curiosity, and sometimes confusion. It's about figuring out who you are and what you want out of life. This process of self-discovery is not unique to the Amish. It is a universal experience. Whether through journaling, meditating, or engaging in deep conversations, we all seek to understand our true selves. And that's something we can all relate to, Amish or not. The search for identity and purpose is a common thread that binds us all together. We all have moments where we question our choices, our beliefs, and our direction in life. We all face choices, big and small, that shape our lives. These decisions can be as simple as choosing what to eat for breakfast or as significant as deciding on a career path. Each choice we make contributes to the tapestry of our lives. We all grapple with questions of faith, identity, and belonging. These are fundamental aspects of the human experience. Whether we find solace in religion, nature, or personal relationships, the quest for understanding is a lifelong journey, and we all search for meaning and purpose in a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming. The hustle and bustle of daily life can sometimes make it difficult to find clarity, but it is in these moments of chaos that we often discover our true strengths and passions. So, the next time you hear about Rumspringa, don't just think about teenagers running wild. Think about the deeper significance of this period. It's a time of exploration, growth, and self-discovery. It's a time when young people are given the freedom to make their own choices and learn from their experiences. Think about the courage it takes to face those choices, the bravery required to step out of one's comfort zone and embrace the unknown. This courage is something we can all admire and aspire to. The challenges of finding your own path, the obstacles and uncertainties that come with forging a new direction in life. It's a journey filled with highs and lows, but it's also one of the most rewarding experiences we can have, and the universal search for meaning that connects us all. No matter where we come from or what our backgrounds are, we all share this intrinsic desire to find purpose and fulfillment in our lives. It's a dirty job figuring out this whole life thing. It's messy, complicated, and often filled with unexpected twists and turns. But it's also incredibly rewarding. But somebody's gotta do it, and that somebody is each and every one of us. We all have the responsibility to navigate our own paths, to seek out our own truths, and to find our own meaning in this vast, complex world.